Okay, right off the bat, spoiler warning. I just finished Sunrise on the Reaping, and it is a 5 star. And Haymitch, I already loved Haymitch. He is officially my favorite character, and also the most tragic character to me. Let's talk about it. I'm not gonna go too far into it. I just want to highlight like the most important or trying things to me. Number one, BT. I don't know if it's the fact that we have the movies before we have this book, so like I can envision him as we're doing it. But when I realized, spoilers, when I realized that that was his son and that BT had a son, because I don't know, I've read the Hunger Games series twice, obviously seen the movies. I don't know if that's ever mentioned, whatever. He had a son and they did that to him is sick. Reading these books like in this current state is so surreal because like it is so needed but also so disgusting and so real. Okay, so BT's son, and then the way in which he dies is horrific. Horrific. And then seeing Mags and Wiress, normal. And then post games, oh my gosh. I mean, I think the tribute deaths are terrible. Haymitch, I don't know if this is alluded to, and maybe I just missed it, but the fact that Haymitch was never supposed to be in the games in the first place. Oh my god. Because that just makes all of this worse. Like, literally was not even drawn. Was like, it's one thing to be drawn when there's like double the amount of tributes. So it's already like, damn, like, really, I probably wouldn't have got drawn. But then to not even have been drawn, and it's like he was happy for that boy running, but then that resulted in, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And then realizing Madge is Maisie's niece. Oh. And of course, like we knew that his family died, but I mean, his mom and brother dying is terrible, but allowing him to reunite with Lenore and hold her in her arms. And you go into this book and you know it's not a happy ending. That's the thing. But the thing is, then we do get a happy ending. And that might be the most emotional part when he was like, I can't be with her yet because I have my family. Because he has Katniss and Peeta and their kids. Oh my god. And the whole end of the book being like him reading poetry and reading stanzas and whatever you call that. I'm no literary analysis or genius, but that is so, and like to never, and again, because all I can see is like Woody, whatever his name is, in my like head. And like, yeah, like to know that this whole time, and we knew that he was an alcoholic because of what happened to him, but to know this whole time that he's carrying her with him. And then he talks about him seeing Katniss for the first time as a little girl. Oh, I'm about to cry. Like, oh my gosh. And he still wants to die. He's, even after all that, he's basically like, I mean, I'm going to have liver failure because I was alcoholic. I'm crying. Oh my gosh. And lastly, Plutarch, because I already don't fucking like you, and I already didn't. He is literally Coin and Snow 3.0. Like, he literally is just as bad as them. And I'm so glad that Haymitch says to him, you think you're a good person. And I'm so glad that he calls it out, like, how are you still here? Madge and Wiress are fucked up. My whole family's dead. What? How are you? And then for you to go on and then become the president? Yeah. Suzanne Collins, you're dope. You have set this up to write, she could write 5,000 novels because she has 70 other games that we don't know about. And then you really could give us a post that doesn't even have to have Katniss and Peeta. It could just be, I want something to happen to Plutarch. I don't know. Uh, Short read. Read it in 2 days. 5 stars. I don't care about. I'm a vibe reader. Anything that gets me and I'm emotionally challenged, anything that gets me going, the 5 stars. So if you have not read it, you need to read it, but you need to read all the other books before. So that's Hunger Games, Ballad of Songbird and Snake, and then, and she says, "Don't let the sun rise on the reaping."